Okay, am I live? Stream health. Let's see how that health. The internet can totally see you now. Well, how about that? No, that does not look good at all. What if I delete? Just removing do a thing? I don't know. Well, it's about time. I'm trying to look at the frame rate of my stream currently.
Oh, okay.
Though this doesn't exactly help. Desktop audio, let's lower that. I need a good balance. Yeah, that seems good. Raise that up because I need to be able to see my frames. 29.03. That seems decent enough. Let me see if I can get build and storm. Okay. Okay. Why is it? No, stop doing that. My stream health is yellow. That don't seem so good. Oh, right idea. Let me see. Because I need to be able to, like... Can I add a second display capture? Okay, I can. So I'm going to want this one to do. I want this one to like... I want this to show my stream host above everything else. This isn't gonna work. Like it's not. I can tell it's not. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is pointless. This is pointless. Just delete. Oh, sorry. I have to actually remove it. Yes, I'm sure.
I'm laughing at this OC way too much.
Lamau.
We get in Alice. The cat speaks like, oh, the cat is arriving. Thank you.
Lamau.
She's like, fight me. Fight me, you coward.
No, fight me.
She's like, I have the
Oh, right. Oh, I need to share my stream. I don't have to share my stream, Elena.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. Where else do you think I'm streaming? I'm streaming on Facebook, y'all. Totally. That's what I do now. Though you're grounded for having a trash cream wall. I'm gonna have to T-pose to dominate.
What?
It is what it is, fam. Okay. And after you've shared, okay. Copy to clipboard. Where is Shadow's chat? Oh, right, there it is. Blip. Blip. I'm not authorized to promote.
You are not authorized.
Yeah, it happens. I didn't.
Authorization.
Yeah. That's why I'm going on my promo. I don't even know how many you've made, to be honest. Just to be real. I don't even know where else I'm supposed to promote. I've already promoted there. Whoops.
Promote it everywhere.
I guess I've promoted it where I can promote it. That's... Alright. What is my volume at? It's at 100. It's at 100. So, video manager. No, wait. Crap. I want to be able to go back and see my live dashboard. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Though, if I'm being real, I should probably, for the sake of not having overlapping stuff, I should probably turn off my desktop audio capture, because I don't have headphones, so it's just going to overlap. Videos. There we go.
Is that the iPad? No, the laptop.
Mom's letting me use it. And if things will let me do the things. PSA about Kit Kats. Yeah, boy. I have 109 uploads. Okay. Interesting. Let's just go all the way to the end. If it's going to let me. Fine, 50 per page. I want to do 50 per page. That should help. Well, I guess you're like my... I guess you're my stream monitor, Elena, because I can filter by title. AMV and apply. I'm not gonna cover the meeps though, because that's a group, because those were group efforts, and I have to like. I would talk about it, but like I want to have like everybody who's worked on that. Everybody who's worked on it, yeah. I wanna, yeah, by date. This works. Okay. Let me kill this guy. Ah, crap. Okay. Looks like everything's in chronological order. So that's good. That's good. That's not good. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. So, let me see. How many have I made throughout the years? Well, it looks like I've had 40... I've made 44 AMVs? That don't sound... That really doesn't sound right. I've expected less. Ah, crap. Wow, February 7th, 2015. Can't believe that. Okay. So, I guess I start here. Now if it'll let me. Is it not going to let me watch the video? Really? Really? Wow. That's rude. Damn. Well, of course, all of them have a copyright claim. I'm not surprised. Okay, that's done. That's over and done with. That's over and done with. That fight is over and done with. Now it's time to, like, talk about this stuff. Now, how do I... Come on.
We will speak about these things.
Yes, we will. If you'll actually, like, let me pull up the video. I really don't want to... I want to actually watch the video. Like, I don't want to... We will, just if this will let me. Because it doesn't right now. It's stupid. Yeah, give me the actual damn video. How about you give me the video? This is not working the way I thought it would. It really isn't. Okay, it's operating fine. What the? Hey, you see this? Hang on. Did someone steal my edit? No, I didn't have any... No, wait. Did I? Let me double check. I just want to double check. I just want to double check. No, it doesn't look like... No. Never mind. No. Jackson Septiceye. So, like, why did it recommend this video when I search myself? These are things I will never figure out, probably. So, don't mind me. Now, let's actually get to the video since this is taking way too damn long. And, I should really have made a playlist of all the AMVs I've done.
See, I made a playlist.
Yeah,
I made a playlist of mine. I was...
Yes, but you see, this is effort. You have to think about the fact that this is effort for me.
This is effort?
Yes, this is effort. What if I don't? You know what? I think I'll even go through the mashup trailers too. Okay. Let's see. This is... Actually, I will. Whoa, no, no, no. I will like give some. I will give some like background information on this. This was made like following Monty's death. And like it like recently happened, and I had decided, and I was wanting to be like, Trombone King was convincing me to like Trombone King's edits, as well as me having this broadcasting class, which is digital media now in my school, that I want to see editing, especially since I got into and I had finished, like, when I got into Ruby, Season 2 wrapped up. It was the second to last season. So that was interesting. It's not recording. Start recording. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's try to start this over. Just in case something goes wrong. Just in case something goes wrong. Okay. I'm back. Encoding overloaded? How bad is it? Like, how bad is it? It seems fine right now, but Elena, you're my eyes and ears. You let me know if this is lagging. Well, and then I will anxiously try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. But no. I have started the thing. Okay. Okay. Back to it. So I've started recording just in case the stream's like, what? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I should probably actually, like, shrink this a little so I can see. Yeah, so I can watch the. No. I need to be able to watch the health of my stream. There we go. That'll do it. Okay, starting again, because I need to re-explain this, even though I'm live. However, I do like this. I will never regret that. I will never regret that intro, because for me, one of the defining things for me in the early days was, yeah, these are the girls. These are girls. These are the main characters, though not all my AMVs would focus on them. Because I wanted to have everybody have a piece of that spotlight. Okay. And as I've stated previously, I just took that as literally as you could. Because this was in 2015, how else would I have heard it? To be honest. I couldn't think of anything else for work while they all play. Even though Pyrrha was there, present at the food fight, I just needed Pyrrha was the person, I think, out of everybody who would take the whole Huntsman thing seriously. So that's how it felt in my head. Okay. I won't, I don't think I would ever change at youth No. I don't think I'll ever regret the shot where Ruby is lying in her bed, pondering her life decisions. I think if it was something I would change, it would probably be like Blake. I would replace Blake with Ruby, just to make it feel a little bit more consistent. Even though I wanted to have as many.
I regret my life decisions. What have I done?
All right, Ruby.
What? What am I doing wrong?
All right, Ruby. But no, to be honest, I would have changed Blake's scene with Ruby because to make it a little bit more consistent. Now, if I was to do it now. Yes, join us. Anyways. And then I'd probably... I'm fine with that. Like, I've gone back and forth whether I've wanted to replay that scene, but to be honest, I'm fine with it. Not think now, but now. However, hang on. That's jarring. That's a jar. I would take that out. I wouldn't even make it about a villain. I just make it about probably Ruby coming up with some ill-advised plan where she ends up getting in trouble. Probably. Just to make that whole set of lyrics consistent. However, if there's one thing I wish I could do again, is make use of more of Yane's flashback sequence. Because that was a thing I did back a while ago. Though, I think I could. I think I should. I think I might. Eventually. Actually, that's actually pretty well done. That's actually pretty satisfactory to me. However, I think when I remade it, I not dragged it out, but I made the scenes a little bit more fluid and not just so hard cut. It was more in line with the beat than this version. And that was actually pretty... I was actually pretty comfortable with that then. I'm still pretty comfortable with it right now. I'm not sure if I went over this. I'm not sure if I covered that. If I fixed... I think I might have fixed...
we have someone.
Nice. I think... Felix, welcome. Though I do think I fixed that black screen issue in the remake I made of this. I think I'd have to watch it again. And also, like, this is when I didn't know about. This is when I was doing Fade to Black, I think, or Crossfade, until my friend Roger showed me a more fluid means of transitions. One of the things, though, that I felt was the most important about making my AMVs was that it was Ruby. While the 4 Ruby girls are important, it's not just they're not the only characters are there. I wanted to involve Juniper as much as possible. Although the transition from Ruby standing there to Yang is a little bit weird, I don't know how I'd fix that. However, I do like how that works. How the more it zooms into Yang, it still feels the beat.
So, if I may ask, is this a hobby, or do you do this for a living?
It's basically like, it's a living hobby.
Really?
I don't make money off, like, it's a passion.
Right. So, how long have you been doing this?
2015.
Dude, wow, about 3 years or so. That's a pretty long time.
I'm an elder.
I suppose.
They call
Not
I'm old.
Never done any video editing in his entire life.
I'm old.
Now, to be fair, if you're older than 17, then you've definitely beat me.
I'm 21.
Exactly. Wow, 4 years.
Yeet. I don't know why I did that. Like, oh right, no, never mind. Like, I know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, if that makes any sense. Like, it's, like, this is, when I first started making this thing, I tried to be as literal as possible. Like, it's beneficial, but, like, it's not entirely beneficial. Hang on, I'll be right back. What the heck?
Voyage, we go cream crackers.
Wait, what?
Excuse me.
Excusez moi, what?
Bon voyage, me old cream cracker. Hey, how's it going? She's in the room, sleeping. No.
I'm okay. Drink went down wrong pipe. I'm okay. Sorry, I was grabbing some pizza slices.
How would you at a meeting or sneezing at last year? Oh boy.
Connection successful. Hey, what's up? What's up? Shiki's here. Okay. Low key, I have a thing for whites being abused by the night. I know that sounds horrible, but like I enjoy it because I like the fight, that struggle that she goes through in that trailer, and her fighting the night in the white trailer. For me, that's significant because that's like a demonstration of her. Even though she's practically bratty, she's still like a good fighter, and she didn't back down even when she got punched in the face. A Grimm possessing a suit of armor. I mean,
I still wonder how she got that scar though, since aura and all that stuff. But hey, this is before story.
Yeah. I'm trying to justify it. The only reason why I like her being abused is because I love that the trailer shows that even though she's just decked in the face, she's still going to fight. She doesn't back down. I feel like her being punched in the face, like just her like being wailed on by the knight, it's part of her character. Not being abused, but like being hit and getting back up.
Even then, I'm pretty sure White has had her fair share of abuse in her life.
Yeah, I hate her dad.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
But you have to admit,
I'm going to be honest.
godly mustache.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one other person that could beat that mustache, and that's Port. Maybe Lost. Almost a Port.
Though, if I could I would replace Yang fighting Junior. I would, like, replace that and extend the Ruby cutting the Grim to include, like, how it's like, there's the moon! Like, how awesome that looked. I'd honestly do that.
Alright, so a shattered moon. I will still forever wonder what happened to that.
It's still shattered. It's still pretty damn shattered.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Man, I feel buzzed.
Did you drink again?
Again? Oh boy.
Yeah, I had a can of Mike's. Just one. I only brought home the one. It was just, I felt like it. Okay, stream should be going fine. At least according to... Okay, we're in the yellow. Where was I? Okay.
Is this a reference to Red vs. Blue?
I don't know.
No, it's Fallout 2, that one sergeant.
Well, I've never really played a Fallout game before in my entire life.
Hold on, I need to get the video.
Okay, I'm back.
I just found out about this today.
We back. Honestly, between like the two Juniper scenes, I didn't know what I was doing. I just winged it because I needed to fill that gap. And it seemed very warrior-y. However, I love this shot. Now, the whole guitar solo, I love it. When I went to remake Warriors, I grabbed that sequence and just carried it over. There is nothing about this sequence that I would change. At all. Like, even if I'm to include Volume 5, Volume 6, this will stay. If I was to remake it a third time. Or second time, actually. Sorry. This is like, in all of my editing, this is my proudest moment. Heck, even somehow the Penny with her spinning swords hitting you guys, they were somehow synced up to the beat. Somehow. Like, you can mentally sync that up to the music. Somehow. I don't know how. I couldn't explain it to you if I tried. But for me, I love that sequence, and I would never change it. And if you told me to change it, I'd say, fuck you, and be on my merry way.
Change it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I will say that Fade to White's a little too slow. I think it should have been a little bit faster, a little bit more grander. However, the two scenes that Here We Are, Don't Turn Away Now, for me that's satisfactory. I could do better. It's satisfactory, but if I was to go do that again, I would. I'd probably use current scenes. Like that scene where he says, "Here we are." I've replaced that scene from Volume 2. I'd use Volume 3 where everybody's there. Where they're at the arena after Cinder has initiated the plan.
More or less. I mean,
because that is here. Man, everyone's there. Here we are. I'd probably change Yang confronting her mom. Probably I'd use the Volume 5 version. Because that has a more emotional value. There's more emotional value. It's like Yang would be telling Raven, "Don't turn away now."
But guess what she does? She runs away.
Exactly.
Like she always does.
That scene I need that scene to be used a lot more. That scene where Yang punches the Grim and it just goes it goes comic book style. It's just I love how it does that. I try to utilize it as much as I could during the first year or two of Ruby, or first year or two of making AMVs. But whenever I get to editing again, which is whenever I'm across a computer that has editing on it, which I think that's going to be solved without even me needing to get a laptop. So I'm hoping that gets sorted out soon. Brooklyn, what do you want? Yes, that's my mouth. Why'd you lick my mouth? Don't make out with me. I'm a human. Yo, why would you do that? That's nasty. That's nasty. Fam.
Nobody here better be hand-holding. That's for sinners.
Oh, I'd keep this shot. That shot, I'd keep it. I'd keep it. I love it. I don't know how to explain to you that I love it. But I love it. I think any version that I'd remake Warriors, that scene would be there, as well as the guitar solo scenes. Play, damn you. That finale, other than the transition to the Ruby intro, I'd probably line it up to the beat better, because I think at that point I really wanted to get the AMV done. I was happy enough. It was satisfactory enough to me, but I still really wanted to get that over and done with, because I got stuck, and I was like, this is good enough. It lines up enough. It didn't.
You just remake at least that part. You know, do a little bit better than how you did before.
And then this ending because this was after Monty died. This was right after.
Oh, that was in like February 2015, right?
Yep. I had begun making AMVs a couple days after, or made my debut a couple days after Monty died.
That was really unfortunate. So young.
Mm-hmm.
It was like around, how old was he? I think it was either late 20s or early 30s.
Early 30s.
Wow, that is just too young. He had a whole life ahead of him.
Indeed. Yes, this one. I discovered this song through Assassin's Creed Unity. And I was like, yo, this is Lord? Yeah. 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 I was already listening to the song before I decided I want to make AMVs. It's just that I knew after Warriors, this is what I wanted to do. And so shortly after Warriors, I was already a third of the way through the AMV. I also remade that too.
Man, sorry to interrupt, but this is being live streamed?
Yes.
Oh.
It's using my mic. It's using the desktop mic. However, the desktop mic is picking up my phone because I don't want to use too much bandwidth.
Ah.
Everybody loves Raymond. And everybody hates Chris. Sorry, I see. No. I'm replying to Shiki. It's just like everyone wants to rule the world, and so I'm just everybody loves Raymond, and everybody hates Chris. Yo, you here? What's up, my man? I am.
Round table?
No, I'm not holding you hostage. Damn.
Nah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to be in this discussion. What's going on?
I'm live streaming, and I'm live streaming and giving commentary on my AMVs. Like right now, I did commentary for Warriors. I'm doing commentary for Everybody Wants to Rule the World, discussing like
I feel you.
things I would want to do differently. This is what I keep, and like, why did I do this?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Personally, I just exist.
Ah, good to hear.
Edgy. Edgy.
Honestly, I can't. You're so lucky you got to this song before me next. The commander got to it.
Well, I did this because the E3 trailer for Assassin's Creed Unity came out, and I was like, "Yo,
That was so good.
that was so like the game's okay, the game's okay, and I know they patch out the bugs. The game's cool, it's okay, but like that trailer, that's more lit than that was just more lit than the game itself. But that's because
I feel you.
yeah." And I was like, I know when I'm going to do AMVs, this is the song I'm going to do. However, I recently was into Imagine Dragons because I recently discovered Imagine Dragons back in 2015. And I found out that they did a song called Warriors, which was a thing for League of Legends. I didn't even know Imagine Dragons did a song for League of Legends. I thought that was actually cool. And I was
Honestly,
like,
yeah.
I'm doing this first.
I'm gonna continue participating in stream chat because it's weird having such a delay. So
I got you.
peace, have fun. I'll be.
Oh yeah, I forgot, this is the hola. Wait, what's up? Oh yeah, and also this is back in 2015 when I was first starting, I wanted all my AMV intros to do the main 8 characters of Ruby as much as possible, in that intro, you saw it with Warriors where they did all 4 characters. I want to do it here because it's going to cut from Blake to Yang. I was upset. Play, damn you.
To be completely honest, I haven't really watched your.
It's fine. That's why I'm doing it live. But however, I have to talk like I'm assuming you've seen my AMVs for the sake of the stream.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I getcha. Wait, where are you streaming?
My channel. It's in the streaming chat.
Oh. Is it Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
Ah.
Though, it was just, there weren't enough, I wanted to mainly do the trailers, because I did enjoy using the trailers as the intro. But that was the best shot of Vienna I could find. The only thing I regret is that she's smiling. It doesn't fit. Like, that was like my OCD gripe, because her smiling while walking into that club, it didn't fit the mood. Though I didn't have enough scenes where the tension was like low-ish, apart from Weiss deflecting the sword. But like, I couldn't recall a scene. She's edge smiling. Hold on. Alright, I'll give you a pat. Alright, fine. Alright, Adam. But you can call me Sir.
I'll have her home by 9, sir.
No, stop. No, actually, no. Adam was that guy growing up. Adam was that guy in high school who was like, I'll have her home by 9, sir. And after the relationship broke apart, he joined the White Fang. Hey, you're totally right. Hey, where'd you get that mask? That's canon now. I had to create canon. Adam was that guy in high school. The guy who'd be like, I'll have her home by 9.
He totally was.
Your daddy calls me daddy too.
He just knocked on Kira's door, just like, hi, I'm here to pick up Blake. I swear I'll have her home by 9, sir.
And then joins the White Fang soon after. Your daddy calls me daddy too. Fucking swear.
Good boy, Adam.
Good boy, Adam to Edgelord Adam.
Adam was a good boy, and then he joined the White Fang.
Oof. Alright. Though, if I could thematically remake that song, or remake the AMV in a thematic sense, it'd be all about Blake. Like, you feel it when she's like, welcome to your life. And Blake's like, I hate my life. Welcome to your life, Blake. I hate my life. So, because she hates her life, let's see why. Let's see why she hates her life, you know. Though, when it comes to this AMV, I think this AMV is like the best instance where I've made the best use of my black screen. Because when you're editing, it's important not to have unnecessary black screen. Because that can like mess up your edits. Like the first time I did Warriors. First time I edited Warriors, that black screen, because I didn't know what to put there, so I just prayed that no one would notice. But let's be honest, my mom noticed it, and that bit at me. However, what makes this difference that I actually have tactical uses for my black screen. Black screen is like, that's like, if you're not going to transition, it's just that nothingness between scenes. Well, I was smart about it for Everybody Wants to Rule the World because it fit the music beats. There's no turning back, Blake. Okay.
Which version of the song
Lord.
did you use?
Lords, because like I really doubt I can find a way to utilize the classic for someone else could. I have no doubt, but I couldn't. Alright then.
Fine.
That Adam scene was really lit though. For that scene. I would like make it fade faster. Because I don't want the color of his skin to show in. I just want the red. I think I did that better when I remade the AMV. I'd have to like scroll up on my videos and like, yeah, I did. I have trouble finding that scene. Whenever I've gone back to edit, I've wanted to use that scene a few times. And I just have trouble finding it. Like, it should be here. It should be in this episode. Why can I not find it? Because that's a good scene. It works.
Yeah, it's like King Crimson, it just works.
I like that. Everything about that scene's fine. However, which I think I did on the remake, I timed the cuts to black better. Episode 10, I know it's Volume 2, Episode 10, but for whatever reason, whenever I skim the video to find it, it's like, what? It should be here, but because F you, man, it's not. It would give me it was like a whole thing with me where Ruby fought me.
The team, the show, or the
I think Illuminati. Yeah. I think I timed that. The Cinder scene, I believe, in the remake, I timed it better. Because it was awkward while Laura was singing, and she's like moving her head while speaking, like, I don't have a camera on, but I think you know what I'm talking about as I'm spinning my head in circles. I need to stop. I'm getting dizzy and I'm buzzed. Well, actually, the buzz feeling's probably gone away, but like, I still slightly feel it. That's my favorite shot of Mercury. I know. Like, it feels very... it's very Cinder for to, like... One of the cool things about Cinder is that she's super expressive. Like, she's physically expressive as a villain, which is cool. Physically, like, Vincent D'Onofrio from Daredevil, for example, as a villain. Emotionally, mentally, and like physically with his acting, they all combine together. It was similar like that with Cinder. Not as well defined because Rooster Teeth's not Netflix. They make do with what they got.
Well, to be fair,
Though sometimes when she's
more Marvel Studios thing than a Netflix thing.
Well, but it's still like it's still like the Netflix thing, but nonetheless.
Yeah, but Netflix is a nice licensing. If it's something made by Netflix, it's more or less hit or miss. Usually.
But yeah, that's my favorite shot of Mercury. Just where he hops up and attacks Pyrrha. Kicky boy.
The good old days. Back when Penny wasn't quarters and Pyrrha wasn't ash.
I don't know why I chose that scene with Blake. It didn't fit. I just needed an action scene. It worked. But like, I couldn't think of any other scene than just that Blake scene where she's attacking Roman. Though her fighting with Roman was probably like one of the mainstays of my channel in the early days. Can't believe I'm already halfway. Low key, I timed that perfectly. Like, it's my own design when she reveals Crescent Rose, because Crescent Rose is her own design. Remember, 2015, I was making AMVs in primarily focusing on being literal versus metaphorical. Though the thing that makes me giggle on the inside is when Ruby turns off her headphones and then the scene cuts to black right after. And, like, the timing fit. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I love it. But I also still giggle at the fact where Lord goes, "It's my own design," and Ruby's unleashing Crescent Rose because she made Crescent Rose. I mean, there's no other scene I could think of where that would work. Play Damn You. I like that scene. However, this is 2015 me, so that nice cut to another scene while it's transitioning. That jarring transition. Ooh. For some reason, Roman shooting at Ruby. For some reason, I needed a. Can I like come back to Ruby and her unleashing her scythe? Let me come back to that real quick.
Another line, Red.
I enjoyed that. I like the. Yeah, I think. Was that? No, it's Smash. It's Mr. Smash.
Mr. Smash.
I said Mr.
I should pass with Mr. Smash.
Stop. I enjoyed that. Jean and Pyrrha sing. One of my favorite things when it came to editing was exploring Jean and Pyrrha's friendship and the one-sidedness for Pyrrha. Though I still like to think that Jean shared the same feelings internally, but Jean's oblivious to his own feelings.
I will always wonder what she saw in him. And don't give me that whole, "Oh, but you saw me as a person and not as somebody above you" kind of spiel.
A good man. Imperfect, but good of heart. It wasn't just, "You saw me as a person and not like an icon." Jean is a good person. At heart, he's a good person, even if he doesn't always know what the hell he's doing.
True.
That was nice. I think I would change that scene, though I do love that scene choice. Because I feel like that is Ozpin's ulterior motive. In a way.
No, what do you mean ulterior motive?
Like when the early days of Rubies, you could feel like Ozpin has some weird stuff planned up his sleeve. Like it is obvious that it's well intentioned, but there's gonna be some hardships involved.
So this is the same man who launched a bunch of students off a cliff.
Yes. I would not redact that scene. That I feel like that describes one of Cinder's personalities, in a way. Not personalities. Wow, yes, Cinder has multiple personality disorder. One of the aspects of Cinder's personality, one of her defining traits, because she is charming as a person.
Maybe one of those personalities will allow her to emote.
Hey. was one of the things. That's one of the things I thought about Osmond, but like, I threw that out because I felt like, no, there's no way. But then he reincarnated an Oscar in Volume 4, so.
You know what I found really interesting?
What?
So the other day I was in the Ruby Wiki,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided to check on the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, I checked Oscar, and you know he's voiced by the original voice for Alphonse from the first Fullmetal Alchemist series dub.
Mm.
And then when I went to check his Japanese voice, he was voiced by the Japanese voice for Alphonse. So I just found that really interesting. In my mind.
I'm gonna be honest with you, though. I don't watch much other animes. I'm just very selective about the animes I watch. Like
Same here.
the last anime I've watched through. No. I think the last anime I watched through was Samurai Flamenco. Flamenco, whatever. I enjoyed that anime deeply. If I could get all the episodes, I think I would try to make an AMV to it. It'd be difficult. Given how the anime covers the superhero genre and how it escalates, I'd be using a lot of the intro. But yeah.
The last one I was watching was Space Dancing, because the friend
There it is!
But I never ended up finishing it, and I hate myself for it because it's actually a really good show.
Hang on. My favorite part of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Let me play it again because I love that. That was like the only light. That was like the only light moment in this whole AMV. Nothing ever lasts forever as Weiss passes out from a food fight while holding a swordfish. This is the pinnacle of AMV making, my friends. The pinnacle. You cannot go further than this. Really? Without all the food? Is she holding her sword?
I miss those days.
Is she holding her actual sword? I'm gonna go get a drink while I wait for. Oh, I don't know. I just know it doesn't have to. Okay. I think when I remade this AMV, I timed the transition a little better to make it flow better, and to make sure there's no like scenes playing, like cutting to another scene while the transition was in play. But I do love showcasing the villains when she says that. That's one of my favorite things. I think if I was to replay it, I'd like basically timeline it. Here's the villains for the whole show. But I only have a few seconds to do it, so I'm going to have to be very selective. So I think it would be definitely Volume 1, 2, 3 Cinder. Adam from the trailer. It'd have to be... I'd put Roman in there. Tyrion would be in there. Salem has to be in there. Though, I'm not sure if I'd end it with Salem, or I'd have this scene with Roman. Because I like Roman's... the way he flaunts. You know, he's a flaunting man. He's the trash man. No.
Oh no, come on, don't make
You want someone to kill me?
I'm the trash man.
Trash man.
Oh.
Give me a
trash man. I eat garbage.
Give me a
Don't
baby.
worry about Ron, he's just trying to hang himself, but he can't do it over all the fat around his neck. You can just see him trying to kill himself.
Give me a penis.
Ooh. I'm gonna look... Shiki, I will look at that. I will look at that soon.
Oh, Wait, he can do it better. Hey, say, give me your fingies.
Hey, give me your fingies. Whoops. Oh, I just dropped this Magnum condom that I use for my Magnum Dawn.
I dropped my monster condom for my Magnum Dawn.
My monster condom that I use for my...
Yo, Storm, me and you, we gotta make some It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia AMVs, my friend.
I'm human. Yes. Look at me. This is the best day of my life.
Yo, hang on, Storm. We gotta make it. It's always. We gotta make it. It's always. We gotta make it. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia collab. We're gonna use Human by Rag and Bone Man, and it's gonna be It's gonna be two. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We all know those people are suffering.
It's just gonna be all Danny DeVito singing.
Yes.
It's a nice summer day
Do me a favor and just add that one scene with D and Dennis in a Nazi camp.
Oh, what? I've only started season 6. I can't wait to get into that. I can't wait to see that episode. Oh my god. But yes, Human by Rag and Bone Man, but it's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia edit. I will do it. Me and Storm will do it. We'll use all the Danny DeVito scenes. I'm the trash man. I'm no prophet or messiah. No, you should go looking somewhere higher, and Danny DeVito is a trash man, realizing how much everyone's in pain. He's just like raising his hands, and then everybody cheers. You should looking somewhere high, and he just raises his arms reluctantly.
The trash man saves America by beating the terrorists with the trash.
Stick 'em up, I want your trash. It's either your trash or the kids. Which one?
Oh my god. Alright. I have okay, what's next? What's here?
Oh, shit.
We have come up with ideas.
Okay.
How do I keep this?
I will time that better. I think remaking this, I timed this better, but I think I cut that whole thing out and used a different scene. Though this is my favorite part of the AMV. This was like the part of the AMV I was looking forward to the most. Again, me being literal, when the walls come tumbling down. However, in this case, it's the floor and Ruby falls. Though I think I'd replace that scene, instead of being literal, I'd put more Juniper in it. Because even they still lost Pyrrha, and John, Nora, and Ren, they still stuck together. I'd keep that in the when the walls come tumbling down. Though this part I like. I will not remake that scene. I changed that. Just Cinder, Mercury, and Emerald just sit in their room plotting. I changed that to another villain scene. I just ran out of villain scenes because I was working with Volume 1 and 2, you know. I'd put a Volume 3 into their scene in there probably. And then me cleverly using the intro. And watch how it lines up! That's a masterful lining up right there. Just, I love lining up the intro to my music. That's my favorite thing to do. And then clever World of Remnant usage, because there was a time where I tried to implement World of Remnant. When I was making AMVs, I wanted to figure out a way, if possible, to throw World of Remnant in there. Because I wanted to cover everything about Ruby.
Well, with an AMV, if you want to throw World of Remnant in, you have to have
a reason
the
to.
World of Remnant at the start. Because then it's nice.
Oh wait, hang on. Ooh, I was this was back when I was running off of my ADHD medication, and I whenever I was editing, I was medicated because like that's how I could focus. I was focused, though I forgot. I ran out of my medication and I just couldn't focus. So I like made this trash. It's not even trash. It's just cute.
That she has no formal hand-to-hand combat skills.
That's a fact. She's just showing like, oh, she's so kung fu. Yeah, she can't hand-to-hand combat. That's some false advertising.
Okay, Murph.
That's false. It's false advertising.
I'm thirsty. Hang on. Oh gosh.
I was expecting giant slides and...
Get some pajamas on soon, Emma. You don't have to go to bed. Just be ready, okay?
I heard that Ruby did the noise
Yeah, she did the noise.
in your screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Sitting on the floor is uncomfortable, but it's where the Ethernet is, so I can't complain.
Well, you could just put a pillow there.
True.
That always helps.
Keep holding on. I started working on sentries first. However, I realized like I wanted to do something for the Ruby community while paying tribute to Monty because I felt like that was more important than making sentries at the moment. So I whipped this up together. Not like low effort. It's just when I was just like, I need to do a song, my mind really went back to... Anybody remember the movie Aragon? Just anybody remember Aragon? You've never... Okay. Storm? Cheeky? You remember Aragon? You remember how that song played at the credits? That's the reason why this AMV exists, because I remembered. I remembered this song was in the credits. That's why this AMV exists. I need to get a charger for the laptop.
Keep moving forward. Is that a reference to Meet the Robinsons?
No.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I know. Technically, it was a Walt Disney thing before.
My dad must be out, because, like, I was trying really hard to not make noise and failed multiple times. Okay. Brooklyn, you're in my spot a bit, but it's okay.
Ricky!
It's okay, I got a pillow for myself. That surprisingly worked. Like, no lie, that worked. I was expecting to be disappointed when I first ran through the whole AMV. I was just surprised at how well that worked. This is one of the quickest AMVs I've done. This did take a day. Nah, the record for AMV making is still all the right moves. But I had this AMV on lock, 90% on lock. That was some, and there was the bad transition. Like everything about this worked. It's just the transitioning was really jarring. Just a lot of this AMV just worked for me. It just for me. Great, I just killed half the universe.
Oh my lord.
Storm Shiki, I'm sorry. I hope they remember you.
I don't feel so good.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
Oh no. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh no. I don't feel so good.
It's the start. I feel so good.
This is no place to die. My king! My king! Fun fact, when I watched Black Panther turn to dust in Infinity War, I literally shouted in the theater, "My king!" I was just legit like, "My king!" when Black Panther turned to dust, because Wakanda forever, my dude.
Wakanda forever!
Honda not forever.
Wakanda for half of forever. Wow, thanks. Thanks, Chrome. You okay there? You okay there, Chrome? Let's refresh. Let's refresh the page.
You snapped. You snapped.
I snap half the processing speed away.
Oh god.
Well, 30 seconds in, it's pretty solid, this AMV. Just not gonna lie. How about you play? This is one of the few times where I feel like being literal being literal was okay, though it was actually pretty balanced with like the being literal and like being metaphorical about it. Like the only reason I would remake this AMV is just to clear up my transitioning issues. That's it. Everything will be shot for shot. Well, as shot for shot it can be, because I have to also adjust for the transitioning as best I can. This is hard to recreate. I did it so well, and everybody wants to rule the world, and yet I struggled to recreate it. I didn't even think that I could just like go open up Everybody Wants to Rule the World, copy this, paste it onto the timeline. I know that's like a cheat, but like this scene was like one of the instances where it still worked. Oh yeah, this is the first instance where I reversed the scene to make it work. It worked. That works. That actually works. I mean, I bet Ruby wishes her mom was back. I mean, Ruby would have to be quite the dick to be like, no, I don't want my mom here. I don't. She can go stay in a grave.
Nobody made cookies like Summer.
Nobody made cookies like Summer. It's the only reason she wants her alive again. Other than that,
my mom back.
your mom is dead, just like Penny. Just like Taiyang, chill. Just Taiyang, dang.
Old and tired.
No, sorry, Crow. Stop drinking. Your mother's dead, just like your friend Penny. Dang, Crow, lay off the flask.
Penny.
There wasn't. That was the only scene I could use for doors closed. I mean, there's no doors closing on Weiss. At least none in a dramatic fashion. I would use a better scene than this because, like, with you by my side, I will fight and defend, yet Weiss is clearly rolling her eyes at Ruby. I think that actually, that's the one scene I would change. That's the one scene I'd change. Just because it doesn't feel consistent. With you by my side, I will fight and defend, yet here's Weiss clearly rolling her eyes at Ruby. That seems counter. And you know the trend of always using Blake sitting at the bend with the camera moving around her as it transitions to her talking to Ozpin. And that's like...
Yeah, that's a valid trend.
That is a valid trend. I don't think it's overused nor underused. It's just... It works. It works.
Hey, come here, give me a hug. Did Jessica go to bed?
I think so.
Yes.
A shoe?
We'll go back in and get ready for bed, okay?
You making pretty big pictures?
Dad's out cold.
Yeah, he took like 2 chugs of your vodka.
What?
He couldn't sleep. He took a couple chugs of vodka.
He drank my vodka?
Not all of it. He took like 2 shots.
His vodka? Wait,
Oh,
like actual
no.
vodka?
No, like it was an orange before.
Oh, okay. Everything's fine then.
Calm your tits, bro.
The picture. Don't preach to fear the strong. Feel it's why.
I was like, my dad took 2 chugs of vodka and he's out. And I was like, my vodka! Though it's like, oh, but it's the other flavor that I don't think I'd enjoy. So it's fine.
No.
However, I have my...
I mainly like the picture because of how ironic it is.
Well, I have half a shot... I have half a shot of vodka in my hand, Storm. Because I'm doing this in half shots. Ah! Actually, wow. Like, the more you consume, the better the better you can tolerate. I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna get fucked up. I have work tomorrow.
You work on Saturday?
I work at a Wendy's. I work at a Wendy's that is connected to the Tampa airport. I mean,
I swear, the questions they were asking him when he was filling out that...
oh no, that's for Big Lots. That's for Big Lots. That's for Big Lots.
Oh, the Big Lots ones.
I will sum up my job at Wendy's. Okay, I will sum up how my days at Wendy's goes. Wendy's, but you lose your perception of time. Because when it feels like I've been there for like 3 hours, it's actually time to close. And I work 4 to 10. Well, 4 to 9:30, but yeah. The lip sync was unexpected, but it actually sort of worked. Again, the only thing I changed is the transitions. This is one of my favorite things when it is editing to Ruby is the unexpected timing, like when Zwei moves his head up as soon as she says a word, or it's like unexpected, but it's fun. Oh, that aftertaste is something. Whew. But no, it's just an unexpected factor that I think works. This is, though, I will give this a pass on being, like, taking the lyrics literally. My favorite part of the my second favorite part of the AMV. That's my second favorite part of the AMV. Everything worked. It felt effortless to edit that together. It felt very effortless, but not in a lazy way, but in a I just knew what I was doing type of way. And this is my favorite part because this is like the Monty tribute of the Monty, like the very obvious tribute part of the AMV. Because, yeah, that was the very obvious tribute part. Like, I did consider taking actual live-action footage of Monty. I think there would have been more emotional value to it. However, one, I'd have to sift through seeing every moment that he's been on camera. And two, I think it just would take away the immersion of the AMV. So I'd rather focus on Ren, who Monty voiced. It made it obvious that I was paying my respects. I can't believe there's a minute and 15 seconds left. And also, this is like the last part of the AMV, so this is where I'm making it obvious that here's everybody else. Here's all the other Ruby characters. Here's the rest of them. Here's the rest of them. Like I love Juniper working together. Those are good scenes. Filling in my here's everybody else quota. Where did Sun come from? Where did Neptune come from? Do I need to justify it? No, it's my AMV. I just want everybody to get on the action. But this is an instance where it actually was okay. I mean, even Zwei gets his moment. And then this is where I just wanted to be funny, and John has to keep holding on to that pincer. Like this is where I took the lyric at its absolute literal, and now I'm winding it back down to Ruby. I don't know why I put Glinda there. Like, what does she have to do with the truth? I just needed Glinda in there. And then just the best possible ending to this AMV that I could think of. I don't want to watch 7 Years. Take me back to my channel. YouTube, take me back to my channel. God. Oh, I have to scroll all the way back down. Gotta scroll, gotta scroll, gotta scroll.
Okay.
Yo, look, it's my reaction to Infinity War. Hang on. Before I continue.
This is not talking.
Before I continue.
Nope, it's not talking.
Can you get these pizza boxes out for the
Oh well. Emma, what you doing?
Emma, put your shoes in.
Wow.
No,
That's probably the best thing I've ever done. Best thing I've ever done.
Well, if you need a good reason to argue, why not
Yes.
go with the worst place to go to?
No, I don't feel like talking about Centuries. It's not that I'm not ashamed nor proud of it. It's just Centuries was very by the book. Like, for me personally, it was by the book. So I'll talk about Ready, Aim, Fire instead. How about YouTube, you play that better? How about you play that smoothly? Are you having a problem? I'm proud of that intro. It's funny, the only reason I discovered that song was Iron Man 3, I think, was releasing? No, it was after Iron Man 3, I think. But nonetheless, I found out that Imagine Dragons actually did a song for Iron Man 3. And I was like, what? And I listened to the song and I was like, what? And naturally, I just made a Ruby AMV out of it. I really like that intro. Though I have wanted to remake it.
Why is Emma's poster in the
I don't know. I really don't. I need water.
Get all this recycling out.
I will.
See where the calendar was? Is that coming out too?
I have no idea.
School calendar? No! Do my ice machine, please. Right there on the counter.
I don't see. Oh, that's the table.
Dude. Just because you're 21 doesn't mean you need to.
No, I dirked. No, that has nothing to do with me drinking. I just dirked really hard.
Okay, do you understand why I'm uncomfortable with you drinking on the regular?
Yes.
Why are you sitting there on the floor?
Huh? There you go.
Why this?
Huh?
Why this?
Just so I don't have to keep getting back up for water.
Ice. More ice than that. You know I like lots of ice. Yeah, but more ice than that.
Hey,
More
Bison.
ice than
I
that.
was going to stop and get more.
No, I like ice first and then. More ice than tea.
Do you just have a problem getting sweet things?
No, so I just put sugar. This is a 52-ounce cup. All the recycling out.
I know. Alright. Where were we? Hang on. Yeah, that actually felt good. That was actually very nice. I have no objections to that. For me, it was dope. That was actually very fluid. It just worked. This is a great time for the laptop to lag. What was I trying to explain? Okay. I don't know how to explain it, but I really felt like that set of lyrics, it really works for describing the chemistry between Blake and Sun, because I both love Bumblebee and Black Sun, as well as Blake and Ilya. Well, this is before Blake and Ilya was a thing, but yeah. Minus Adam, all the relationships Blake has had, they've been like, they're well dove into enough. And I do love covering that. I do love like covering that factor where I can. Though I will say that scene with Blake turning her head, it drags on a little too long for my tastes. But meh. Oh, I didn't even realize Elena's gone. Why'd she leave?
Oh yeah, she said she had to get her and she'll come back.
Get what and come back?
I don't know, she just had to go. Something like that, I don't know. The message is right there. They're back in a little bit.
Alright.
I remember. It's back when Ruby wore her lady stone.
Yes. That was that worked for me. That actually worked. Like I don't know Cinder. I know these are my girls. I know them. I'm well versed in who these people are. Who the hell are you? At least that's how my mind. That's how like I processed it, making this. Really, this has reached 10,000 views. Huh. Nice. It's weird. That's the only time I did the blacks. That's the only time I like intercut, like cut out frames just to make that work. And yet you don't see me do it ever again in the rest of this AMV. I don't even know why I added Romans in there. I just needed a way to like end it, like end that. And I don't know why I did that. Well, like I know why I did that, but looking back, I don't know why it was necessary. It was a very look cool. Hey, this is a way for me to brag about something I'm trying out. Though I will say that scene, I think that also like helps. That sums up a part of Blake and Adam's relationship. At least when it comes to Blake. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, that's where I tried to intersplice War of Remnant. Come on. Work with me here. Maybe I should. They didn't confiscate. I confiscated it.
Where's my iPad?
That's weird. Emma did not have it. Well, I saw it in your room. Yep. Hang on, guys. It is not. I'll check it out. Huh? Good job. Be right back, my dudes. Okay, hang on. Okay, because a dad was cool. Emma basically said dad told me that. Okay, where was I? Storm just wants one toe. Anyways. I didn't know what else to do for This Is the Tunnel's Light, so I just threw in Jean Pira. I just didn't know what else to do. Oh, sorry, just one toe. You're right. You're right. My apologies. If there's one case of like literally translating lyrics I would keep, it's looking through the rifle's sight. Because and actually I'm just gonna take a moment. How the hell does Pyrrha have that type of sight? I don't see any sights on her rifle in her rifle mode. What is she, a Spartan or something? Does she just have that zoom in scope? Does she have like those? Does she have cool contacts? Your contact lenses just arrived. 1-800-CONTACTS. They can't have my brand. I have special eyes. Look with your special eyes. My brand.
Seems more like a joke from Kitty Food. Did you know silver eyes? That's gonna be explained. Because nobody will ever ask.
Okay. This is a touchscreen. I don't have to... This actually works for Tuscan. I also like this part because I also want to show that, like, even the villains, even like the villains have their own sort of villains. Like for Roman, his villain would be Cinder, because like Roman does have his own thing going on, but if he f's up, he has to like explain that to Cinder. And I don't think Roman wants to get on Cinder's bad side.
Anybody knows.
True. That's a thumbnail. One of the things I tried to do for Ready, Aim, Fire was actually Ready, Aim, Fire. Or at least where I think I could. I did the best I could. This is probably the best example of me doing what Ready, Aim, Fire. I really like using Penny firing her ultra laser. This is just like a nice action montage. I like that scene. I like that Order of Remnant scene. I call upon the elements! And then this is a scene I would come back to. Ah, yes. The World of Remnant. I feel like watching this AMV, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, what my motives were. That's how I feel. And here's me winding down the AMV by trying to include as much people as I could. Fittingly. And then just close it out with just, hey, here's everybody. Like, hey, there's everybody. I want to come back to, I'll come back to, yeah, I'll come back to my demons. I don't want to do Battle Cry. I don't want to talk, well, it's not, I don't think I need to talk about Battle Cry at the moment. I definitely don't want to talk about, while Some Nights by Fun did get 10K, it's an AMV I'm not proud of. Like, well, that's not proud of, it's just, I didn't feel like I did my best for that. I don't know. But, like, I'll come back to it. But, like, Some Nights by Fun, it was just making, the final product to me was just felt meh. Though, here's...
The day I butchered you. Hello, my name. Jesus.
Hang on. Before I go to, I'm so sorry, I made that in school. Here's my video. Well, for me, I feel like I did try with Some Nights, but I just know I could have done better. I feel like I put in effort, but it wasn't what I felt like was my best efforts. I was just like improvising as I went along. And I think that was when I was like, no, I decided, I don't know. Also, this is back when I thought, like, I could do AMVs like it was a TV show. Like, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4 of me making AMVs, but it's Semester 1, Semester 2, Semester 3, Semester 4. Though, here's my short film. I have no commentary. I just want to show it. Hang on, let me just... I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know what I was doing.
That lavender down?
Yes.
Well, I know it's fucked.
It was just, I thought I could be funny about fourth wall breaking. Where's my pants? And then he's just edited. The whole idea is that, like... the whole idea was that, like, everybody, like, this is, like... that was fun. The whole idea was that, like, everybody was, like, me and my group mates, we were just trapped in a video, and, like, things were being edited. Like, all of a sudden I'm walking, and all of a sudden the video goes black and white. That's something I wish, like, we addressed in the video. But, like, it's all of a sudden a silent film. And I'm like, what? Actually, no, I did address it, because I was looking at myself in horror, like, why am I in black and white? It was fun. It was a fun time. It was really fun. I had a fun time making it. That face at the end is what the red trailer sees before I edit it again for the 500th time. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This was when I had 50 subs. Hang on, let me check that. I'm just taking a look here. I don't know who Memphi is. 50 subs, nearly 100. I forgive you. Yes, the sequel to I'm So Sorry, I Forgive You. This is me trying to like get every character in here. And now it's just 0 to 100. This is one of the few. This is like one of the few times, like when editing, I was just having like the absolute blast. It was like a balance of, oh my god, everything's working, with focus, with, oh my god, but it's so badass with this scene. Sorry, Mom.
Pie hole. Fix your shirt.
It's hot.
No, it's only hot because you've been drinking.
Oh, okay. Still, it's the sweatpants, though. This works for villains, too. Ah, yes, being literal. Low key, I just killed Roman Torchwick in that scene. I can't believe that I edited the AMV in a way that I just killed off Roman Torchwick. I'm a fucking.
You didn't even need to get a Griffin to do that.
Hey, happy 50 subs to me. Roman's dead. Just fucking killed him off in my own AMV. Just damn. And if you notice, Yang fires up. Like, if you notice, Yang actually fired upward. Because clever. And as you can see, Ruby's like being launched in upward fashion towards the whatchamacallit? Nevermore? No, I think it's Nevermore. I can't remember. Storm or Shiki, you probably know the Grim name better. I love using Y where I can, because it's really fun. It's really fun. Death is from above. Immediately gets punched in the face by Giant Knight. Again, I enjoyed abusing Weiss through the trailer because of her ability to get back up and never back down. That was lame. That cut was lame. So you gotta fire up, and Ruby shoots down. There are like a lot of liberties with this AMV I took for the fun of it. Like, Yang shoots up. Ruby's up in the air, but she fires down. Things like that. And there's me using Mercury, the best Mercury scene ever. That, I'm not gonna lie though, that was actually on point where, like, Sun swings his nunchucks, and as soon as it comes down, cut to black. Now I look back, I realize how ridiculous it is to use that scene just because, like, Oobleck is there, Blake is looking sad, and it's black and white, and it's, like, supposed to be the emotional part of the song, and yet here's Oobleck here looking around and disappearing. What? You sad? Nah, I ain't a part of that. I will admit, when I get back to making AMVs, I gotta utilize more of Yang's story to Blake. So, about this scene in particular, at that point I felt like I didn't have any other Ruby Weiss scene that I felt like would work. And for me, this scene in Volume 1 was like the only thing I felt like was the most appropriate. And it both works, but it doesn't work, at least to me. It was just very meh-ish. And basically, if I could go back and if I could, like, change the scene, I really would. I don't know what with. It would be with Ruby and Weiss, but but definitely not this scene. Not to mention that it drags. I like that. That was good. I love using that scene in the Volume 2 intro. It's fun. And then here again, I'm doing the I need every character in this. I need every character to show up.
Put everything in the fridge?
My dad did. I don't think I could have timed that scene any better. Honestly. However, at that point, I was just running out of scenes, as I have to do this upcoming thing. Where I have to reverse the entire... Actually, it wasn't even the entire AMV. Though if I was to remake it, I actually would reverse the entire AMV just to get to here. Because I really want to do that, because it just looked cool. It looked really badass. Let's see. This Radioactive, well, I call it Radioactive 2.0. This was my first Radioactive. But the reason why I called it Radioactive 2.0 was because I wanted to experiment and use the Kendrick Lamar version of Radioactive. I actually asked Chica for some constructive criticism on the AMV. I actually value what she said. However, in the end, I'm actually still very proud of how I tried to tackle the AMV. I do accept the constructive criticism, and I do believe there were valid points. However, in the end, I feel like this was a very me AMV to make, with my own touch and my own take on Radioactive, especially from a narrative standpoint. The only thing where I feel like it falls apart is when I'm trying to edit to Kendrick Lamar, because editing to rap is actually difficult, especially in a narrative standpoint. This was back in like 2015, so I don't know. I don't remember. But it was she gave the constructive criticism to me. She gave the constructive criticism to me on a reply on her channel. Though I think I do believe there was a few pointers she was right on, if I recall correctly, at least some. But in the end, I'm actually happy with this final product because it was very me. It was very, well, at the time, it was a very chaos take on the song. Though I think maybe one of the things was don't try to be so literal. I don't remember. But then again, me and Chica, like, our editing styles are like wildly different.
Hey, did you like the eggs this morning? My dad made me eggs.
And then I wanted to set up the conflict for whatever reason, even though it doesn't entirely pay off entirely.
No. You're not getting me.
Huh?
Okay, look.
Oh. Exactly. Like, especially my editing style versus say yours, Chica's, Robin's. Like, you all have your own you have your own take on making an AMV. For me, it's everything has to be about the character. Less like that is everything to me. Everything is about as if I was trying to make some movie or some music video, but as absolutely narratively driven as possible, with action in between. But for me, to me, everything was narrative. And I mean everything. However, at this point of my channel, it was trying to make it about, in one song, make every set of every set of lyrics apply to all the characters, even if it really doesn't have anything to do with them.
Your voice carries through the whole house.
I'm trying to be hushed.
It's not right. Just stop talking. I need to wrap it up. It's too loud. It's too late. Everyone need to get up in the morning.
Where do you need to go?
I don't. Dad does. And he's just taking John early in the morning to his dive fund.
Really?
Yep.
Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
You know how you guys are addicted to tea?
Mm-hmm.
It's me and hot apple cider. Do it.
Okay.
Wrap it up. Voices carrying through the...
Don't forget she needs to go on her kennel.
I know. Usually when I'm sleeping down here, she's my company. However, when I go up, she's actually in her kennel.
Can you take the boxes through the recycling, please?
I will, yeah.
Because the books are just gonna sit in it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, where's the food? Oh, fish crumbs.
The aroma diet.
Yeah.
And nobody will know that's actually a Garfield reference. Oh no.
I'm probably going to be making those eggs every morning. I have school. We are going for school. Hi, Brooklyn. I'm eating my crust. No, Luke. I'm not giving it to you either. Go away.
For some reason, I just
the
felt
right
like...
side of his mouth is swollen.
Who?
Luke. Luke, go to AJ. Show him. Oh wait, no, it's not.
For some reason, I just felt like saying welcome to the new age is just going to be very militaristic for Ruby, which in a way it was for Volume 3. Not absolutely militaristic, but like, yeah. Wow, wow, look at that, look at that absolute literalness. Wow. Wow, look at that obvious reference to Ruby Rose herself. I don't know how that applied to Blake. It just, I felt like it did. I just felt like I had to loosely. Look at me with the obligatory gotta make Penny shoot something with her giant lasers. And then trying to like also say the possibility of a new age in Ruby is like the Grim takeover. Because that's also just as possible too. I mean, look what they did to Beacon Academy. This is probably like the this is the AMV I am most critical to myself on. Though I think, calling Pierre the Forbidden Fruit was probably one of the most clever parts about this whole rap section. I feel like that worked too. Like Raven saying like, I've been doing this longer than you have. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of this though. This part not so much. there was no thought process to the whole instrumental part. I just threw a bunch of scenes together. That was the laziest part. That was probably the laziest part of this AMV, which to be honest, I'm actually low key ashamed of, because I didn't know what to do for this part. See, one or two more, but I'm gonna scroll up. I'll probably like do this stream again and cover like the others. What do I want to do? I will cover. No, I Need a Doctor. I'm going to do in a different video, because that's a video I want to take a lot more time to discuss. Actually, 3 more, because I want to talk about my second mashup, which was Taken King. I'll talk about Believer later. What do I want to do? Where is it? I will also want to talk about Pray For Me later. Where is it? Because this is where I started slowing down, for sure. I feel like I Walk the Line is a very straightforward AMV. Like, super straightforward, I mean. So is Happy. Happy. I will talk about Cinder. I'm gonna open up with Castle next time. Whatever. Oh, look at that! And 3 years later it came out. Okay, let's talk about this mashup. Because this AMV, or that's not AMV. This is one where making mashup trailers for RWBY and another franchise was a staple of my channel. And I think while I did one for Batman vs Superman before this one, it all started here. Because I love Destiny, I was super looking forward to Taken King. And just everything just sort of started clicking when I was like, this is how things should work, you know. It's funny, because at its core, the mashup of Taken King and RWBY was it meant to be about Guardians. However, it's still about RWBY at its core. So, like, you don't even have to address Mercury and Emerald as villains. They can be huntsmen. They can be sort of the good guys in this trailer, even though they're, like, not mentioned a lot in this trailer. Because it was about huntsmen, the Guardians. And here are Team RWBY. And there's Juniper. I'm gonna play it again, hang on. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. I wouldn't call Blake a warlock. Though, for Weiss, I had to fit the Nova Bomb. And if you were to put this matchup, as well as the trailer for Taken King side by side, just about 99% of the cuts I've made, they're all, like, identical to the cuts made in the Taken King trailer. And then Jean, the only sword bearer in Rui. Like where it's only a sword. Calling Roman Torchwick a god. No. But for the sake of this mashup, yes. It's funny, like, we navigate our solar system when everything still clearly is taking place on one planet. And there's our Taken King, Adam Taurus. I'm proud of like how this is the 1% that's coming up for the edit being different, but I actually like how it plays out to the narration of the trailer. Just that whole thing, that little sequence right there, that's my favorite part of the trailer. This was probably the most difficult part of the trailer. Trying to get action scenes that logically fit. It was challenging, but it paid off. It worked. Watch this, because this is like 2 years before I discovered that keyframes are a thing in Premiere Pro. So everything you see is actually me cross-fading. Like everything's a different scene where I've upped the lens flares, but I put transitions in them so it actually looks like it's lighting up. This is before I discovered that keyframes were a thing. It actually looks cool. Look at that old ass thing. If I can, I'll try to get Cherry to talk for me and her to talk about our first collab. Okay. What do I want to do? I want to do... Yeah, I'll talk about my depression. I am open to collab with you. I just need a computer to edit with, because I'm not using this laptop to edit. My mom's letting me use this so I can live stream and discuss my AMVs. But whenever I do have a computer, I am open to collab. I'm down to collab with you. That actually was not. That actually felt natural. The intro. It still had the Ruby girls, though it felt like it worked. However, if you look closely, here are the growing cracks. Though, I think if I was to remake this, not if I was to remake this but actually I did try to, but that's another conversation. If I was to remake it shot for shot, I would use better screen cracking. And this is back when we only had the intro to Volume 3. Oh. So, for me making this AMV, this is basically describing one of the core elements of me. For me, when it comes to trying to less confront my depression and less confront the compression and just learning how to live with it. Especially like during this point with school, I knew I was just barely getting by. I knew I wanted to get better, but like I couldn't motivate myself to move forward. And one of the hardest things when going through depression is trying to find an outlet. For me, it was still hard, even though I succeeded in making this AMV, and I knew how I wanted to get the edit out. It was still hard to translate what I was thinking, and translate the emotional value onto the AMV, and that's where the growing cracks on here come in to help me, to assist me in achieving that goal. I just really have a thing for hurting Weiss. Damn. I have nothing against Weiss, except for Volume 1, where she's just unnecessarily mean to Ruby. But other than that, I do love Weiss. I don't have a best girl in Ruby, but I do love Weiss. Because I knew that chess piece was going to pay off sometime. Like, legit. This is where me cutting out of the AMV starts coming into play. It got, like, the cutting in and out part of the AMV. When Architect Cobra reacted to it, he was like, is there something wrong with my computer? Why is it doing this? That was actually a clever transition, using the breaking of the glass that Osmond's looking at to transition to Ruby falling from the sky. So this sequence right here, like, what's about, you know, this sequence right here, like, after, this is, like, one of my favorite parts of editing Demons. This part right here, hang on. That's my favorite sequence of this AMV, my favorite altogether. I loved editing this part. This was the first thing in the AMV I edited, and the first thing I teased. Oh, wait, hang on. That's one of the most creative endings I've ever done for an AMV. That point where you're just so overwhelmed that you crash. That was like one of the best ways I could translate that in an AMV. Was Blue Screen of Death. Okay, one more before I go to bed. Where is it? I still need more Thousand Eyes. I really still need to. Okay. We'll do this one. I will close out this commentary section with an edit I'm super proud of. And the reason why I'm super proud of it, because it took me 7 to 8 hours straight. Like, I edited this for straight up 7 to 8 hours with barely any breaks. And I got it done. And I mean, I got it done from start to finish. I didn't skip around the song. I just started at the beginning of the song and it went straight to the end. 7 to 8 hours. And that's because I had to eat dinner. I love that. I begin in the autumn and then flashing and then moving all the way back to the red trailer. Because it worked. Although this is the first Ruby AMV where I just wanted to focus on the girls of Ruby themselves. Just them. The second time I do this is Believer. I don't know why I felt the need. I don't know why I felt the need to remind everybody that Yang broke Mercury's leg. It just, the way I edited it, it made it sound like Yang's remembering when she did this, when she was under the influence of Emerald. just made no fucking sense. I love the action scene flow. Like, when it transitions from one team member of Team Ruby to the other, it actually was, like, in a very cool way. They were positioned just right for the transition to take place. I had fun with that sequence. It's just, from a narrative perspective, it worked. It felt like it was something that they were going through. Again, one of my favorite highlights of editing All the Right Moves was the action scenes, because it was done in this incredibly awesome flow. Like, really awesome flow, where just while Team Ruby, like, while one member of Team Ruby is doing nothing, transitions to another member of Team Ruby doing their own thing. And it just ended up going just really awesome. Really awesome. I was proud of myself. That's like one of the few times I'm proud of myself when it comes to editing action. Sophie M's favorite scene is coming up, and I have to agree with her with how it works, and it's specifically with Weiss. Like, that's my favorite part of the AMV, and it actually fits their character profile. Or to reiterate, that whole line, it fits all of Team Ruby. However, it's being edited in a way that shows that it applies to all of them. And this is the part of the Ruby AMV where I'm bringing them together. Yes, the very dramatic looking scenes. It was fun. I couldn't exactly figure out how to end this, so I just improvised on the spot, and I came up with this ending. I could have done better. I am proud of this edit overall, just when it comes to this particular ending, I was just like, how do I end this? I don't know, but let me try just putting the Ruby girls together. Okay, that is the last AMV I will talk about today. I will do this stream again, and I'll probably like put all my by the time I do the next one, I'll have all the AMVs I've done into a playlist, so I don't have to search this whole damn thing. So let me look. Oh yes, my CHS life, because yeah, hang on, watch this. I haven't seen this in a while. I think no. When I was in high school, they actually did use this, and I actually got positive feedback from it, and I was proud of myself because I had my classmates like, "Yo, you did a great job on that intro for our school thing." Oh. No, I really don't want to hear my voice. Never mind. Oh yes, I still need to finish Darlene and the Franks, but this is my only AMV I've done to it, and it's a loop. Wait, hang on. I'm actually proud of that, to be honest. I actually love that I have pulled that loop off. Dang, I need to get rid of some of these. Oh wait, hang on. I need to watch this video. Hang on. All you had to do was follow the damn train, Ruby. Hang on. I have more of these. Hang on. I know I said I'm going to end the stream, but like I need to like show everybody this on stream. Because this is my favorite shitpost. This one right here. I love it. I love that. Oh my god. That's my favorite trash. Alright. I'm a dip. I will stream again sometime in the near future. Ooh, I will look at that YouTube video in a moment. Okay. Are you asking me to watch this live? Let me put this vodka away while I wait for you to type your response. I'll do it live. I don't see why not. The stream's still going. Oh no. Okay. Wait. What's this? Remove me button. Oh no. Hannah. Oh my god. I love it so much. I want to like keep that video and be like, whenever I need a meat part from someone, send them that video. I want to send them that video. To be like, where are my fucking meat parts? Where are my meat parts? This is amazing. I love it so much. Hang on, I need to save this. I need to save it in my favorites. Oh my god. It's so adorable. I love it so much. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank y'all who are here for watching. I will do the rest of the AMVs. Hopefully next weekend. Or next time. This is the next time I get a break from work. Because that's where I will have the time to do that. But no, thank you all. I will probably make this live. I'll probably take the recordings, or I'll probably upload a re-edited version later on down the line, or if someone wants to re-edit it, I'm fine with that. But just let me know. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all later.